Hello everyone, this is Selkek, also known as Paulaelia, and welcome back to Prison Architect, where we are building a maximum security facility. So last time we built this giant building over here, and only had enough money to build one wall of cells. So we are currently kind of in an idling period where we have to wait for more prisoners and we have to wait for more money. Let's see, if I open, how many am I going to get? 19. I don't have room for 19 prisoners, so I'm going to close that. I'll have to deal with what I got. I got an injured guy. I hope he's going to get healed. That's good. There he goes. So he went and he got his health. That's good. Those guys are in there for drug treatment, which is good. Drug treatment's always good. These guys are taking a class, of course. Let's see here. I think I might want to split the workload a bit of the canteen. Oh, that counts as one cell block, doesn't it? Well, dang it. I suppose I could always add a door here, so that it would count as 2 cell blocks, but because right now these are all open to each other, so what I have to do is I have to put doors in, and it would allow people to go in and out. Why does this not have, this door server doesn't have electricity? Oh, that's right. So we got these guys that they should be installing some wires soon. They're still building this place, the shower and whatnot. So we'll forgive them for that for now. Our prison it's pretty messy, so I think we might need to do some remodeling, as it were, once we start rolling in the dough again. Because this is going to be a pretty big bank of prisoners, and this is a pretty big bank of prisoners. So I'm thinking that, like, for example, this building might go, and then we might utilize this space better. Also, I think this is going to be our next purchase once we have a ton of money, because we can come off the yard in that direction and build more things. Because this area has gotten crowded too much. Like, I was originally going to make this a path to places, but this is a horrible path. So I mean, we need to. I've kind of boxed in this yard here. I mean, I do have the plans for this hallway to continue on throughout that edge, and I suppose stuff it can come off the bottom is like the really only other direction I can go. I mean, I haven't built properly. Let's put it that way. I haven't built properly. Have they put in those electrical cables yet? They have, and that has power. Good. I want to get some mosaic floor tiles installed in there, please, because it's kind of ugly there with that showing underneath. Yeah, this is just ridiculous. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in... We don't have a ton of money. I'm going to put in requests for jail doors. And then I'm just going to lock them open, but just having the doors in place should be enough to count these as their own separate rooms from this hallway. And that is all that really matters in the grand scheme of things. I'll wait for this eating period to be over, and then I'm going to assign this hallway to come to this canteen. And the cooks should kind of like distribute themselves evenly. Okay, so logistics, food distribution. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to come this cells to there, and that to there. And that to there. So prisoners assigned 35. Prisoners assigned 0 still. So it'll figure it out. Okay, what do we got for deployments running? In terms of guard patrols. So we have 2 guards always on patrol in here. Let's see, whatever. Only schedule 0. It should be. Okay. So I'm gonna put another guard in here. I pop back. And it should now say schedule 0 only. Okay. And I want to do what? 1 armed patrol? Okay. So I'll do 1 armed patrol. Pop back to 1. And get rid of him so it's schedule 0 only. So we want schedule 1 only guard patrols in the canteen. We'll do it like this. I'm on dog patrols. Okay. How many do we want? 2 and a gun. Okay. 2 of those guys and 1 of those guys on schedule 1 only. So this canteen will now be in use, which means I should put a security camera inside. I don't know why all of a sudden I did a crazy accent there, but I did. So deal with it. It has lights and stuff in there, right? Like, I can't imagine it doesn't. There's no one in there. You go in there. He does not give me vision. You give me vision. Yes, you do. Cook. No, come on. Just come walk around and stuff. Okay, yeah, there are lights in here. Let's go. I just need that security camera, and then I need to figure out which security camera booth should get it hooked up to. So let's see here. Very obviously this one. Here we go. No security cameras yet in here. I think what I want to do for that is build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is kind of roughly the middle of the hallway. And I'm going to come through like that, I guess. Do I not have enough armed guards? I suppose I only have 4, don't I? Go ahead and spend 800 bucks. I'm not going to be able to hire any more guards because it'll use up all my money, but they'll be there at least. So I'm basically going to have this. And what it's going to do is the patrol should really go on both sides. Look at that little box there. Is this wall, I'm going to put a camera on either side facing upwards to provide the vision. But we don't necessarily need that quite yet. Why are we not using this canteen? Why is everyone still coming over to here? And this kitchen doesn't have any meals. Okay, so prisoners assigned 57. Why is this not? Is this feature not working? Is that the issue? All 59 prisoners are going there. Oh, I want these guys to go here though. So that moves. There's 4 people over here. Okay, I want these guys to come over. How about that? So it does unassign them, but for whatever reason they're not. This canteen is not counting. Oh, is it because it's... Oh my gosh. I'm so dumb. It's not... They can't go in there. No wonder they can't eat in there. They can't go in there. There we go. Now, why aren't they cooking in here? They have no food supplies. Why is all of the food in one kitchen and not the other kitchen? I don't understand this. This is posing an issue. Okay, I built up some money. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and buy 2 more armed guards. Oh, the armed guards are super expensive on their own. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna buy just a couple of CCTV cameras. I'll put that and I'll put that. And we'll hook those up so that people are watched. Look at them all being suppressed. They're having issues though. If I come and if I check their needs, people are starving because for whatever reason this kitchen just doesn't get food. Oh my gosh, ingredients are coming in. Someone was trying to smuggle in shears through the food. Wow, crazy. Okay, so they're cooking meals, yes? At 1 p.m., they're expected to feed 35 prisoners. Oh, there's a fight in the yard. Wow. And someone was just caught trying to bring in a screwdriver, it looks like. Man, it's a crazy day here in Prison Town. Prisonville. And how do we do on the food? We've run out of food. Meanwhile, these guys are all happy. That's good. That's good. Yeah, this canteen is not super crowded at all. Okay, so let's come ahead. We got this CCTV monitor all ready to go. We'll hook those guys up. And now they should be able to watch all of these cells. The only one that might have issues is this one. But, should be okay. Alright, so this work period. Let me check my regime. Work period lasts from 3 to 5. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna assign this to be block 3. In block 3, I'm gonna have a guard patrolling there, and a guard patrolling there, and we'll just say like a guard patrolling the kitchens. Oh wait, we want near this security, or near the cleaning cupboard as well. The guard in there as well. Just hanging out, keeping an eye on guys, because I mean they're working, they've got access to stuff, so we want to have some guards in some key locations. Speaking of programs, we have one person who passed foundational education. Woohoo! That's great. Only 50% passed. There's one person interested in the program. That is great. We've got behavioral therapy is running. The pharmacological treatment of drug addiction. So far only 2 of 12 have passed. I guess we can start up a kitchen and safety to get that one person who's interested in there. That's good. Yeah, we don't really have alcoholics group therapy quite ready yet. That requires a common room with lots of chairs. So the foundational educational program is going to have this one dude in it. That's good. I really wish we could have more sessions of behavioral therapy, but we don't really have a lot of work periods, so it's just going to be the one dude. I suppose we could hire more psychologists in the future, but that's okay. One person interested in workshop's not enough to build a workshop. I suppose we should buy a couple more chairs and make a sort of area. So what are the requirements of the program? Something like 2 hours. Each prisoner requires a chair. Students sit. Oh, but it's led by the psychologist in a common room, and our psychologist is already busy with behavioral therapy. So we'd have to get a second psychologist. So we're not going to do that just yet. Not just yet. We don't have a good office block building yet. This building is probably like one of the more compactly designed buildings, but it's not that great. What I really would like to do is have this be like a loop and then fill it with offices and whatnots, but there's not a lot of space. There's a lot of blood over here. Something obviously happened. Some dude is being escorted to his cell. Well, all in all, it's been a pretty wild and crazy day. I suppose I could buy another armed guard at this point. Might be a good idea. And so far I haven't detected any escape tunnels, which is pretty surprising. So my food situation is they've now got accurate predictions of prisoners. So that's good. Okay, let's just say, for example, 34, 25. If I were to do this, that becomes 44 and 15. Okay. If I were to do this, that becomes 40 and 19. So this is about as even of a split as we can get at the moment. Yeah, sadly. So we'll just have to stick it like that. I mean, I suppose I could like send these guys over to here and then send these guys over to here. So that becomes 39 and 20 that way. Or send these guys over to here. So it becomes 35 and 24. And that would take a lot of the strain off of this canteen. But this is a awkward like crossing thing. So I'm just gonna leave them to go to their default places for now. They should be okay. This is great. Between the patrols and the security cameras, we have good vision coverage of everywhere. Oh, I have lots of wood. I can sell that off. Make some money. There we go. A couple $1,000 from making some money. As soon as we get 3 prisoners working in a kitchen, we will get $10,000. That's good. Yeah, I seriously doubt that we're gonna have this is gonna happen anytime soon. The cell block C, I mean, I suppose I could make more cells once I make more money. That way I can get more prisoners to make even